who are a Blues fan. We're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
Is aloha. Welcome to the Blue Note Fan Report pre-game show. And it is deja vu all over again. Yes, it is. We are going to be facing the Phoenix Coyotes for the 6th time. Can you count it? 6th time. Dude, I'm getting tired of seeing the Coyotes. Absolutely tired of seeing the Coyotes. Are you guys tired of seeing the Blues yet?
No, I don't get tired of seeing the Blues. I like watching, good competitive hockey that Arizona can actually win around 50%, 60% of the time. So
I know you're tired of seeing the Coyotes.
You seen this tweet?
Huh?
Lou Korac just tweeted Jaden Schwartz will not play tonight.
Jaden Schwartz won't play tonight.
Lower body injury. Not Sundqvist, Jaden Schwartz.
Wow. Pegnazzi's going to get
That's
his...
why Paganski's in. It's not because of Sundqvist. It's because of Schwartz.
Schwartz, yeah. Sundqvist is playing tonight.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear.
That's something we got to talk about. So welcome, everyone, to the Blue Note Fan Report. We're going to be talking about yesterday's game a little bit. There was a surprise that came out of the NHL Department of Player Safety. They might have got something close to right in my eyes. Close to right, and I'll say that. And then we've got the big game tonight. And do you know that the Blues did something very, very rare last night? They scored 2 empty net goals
on only one shot.
Right? That
it was only one shot.
Right? Yeah, I was looking and I was like, how did that happen? And then I seen some stuff on Twitter today. I guess as Steen was going in, he got hooked. And since there was nobody between him and the net, it's an automatic goal. Yeah, so it doesn't count as a shot.
Right.
So whether he put it in the net or not didn't matter.
Yep.
It was going to be an automatic goal. Yep. So had he missed the net, he'd still gotten the goal. At that point, if that's the case, they should just blow the whistle and stop it there. Because if I'm Schwartz and I know that, the last thing I'm going to do is try and put the puck in the net. I take it behind the net, because he's already getting the goal. Waste the time. So I don't know how that works with the rule, but apparently we get the second goal on 2 shots, or 2 goals on 1 shot. Really weird, really interesting, but that's the way it goes. And then you had the Sanford issue. Sanford was hit into the boards, and the NHL today said that Larson. And I'm not sure. Let me get this right. Let me pull.
How's it going, Paul? Good to see you.
Say again.
Talking to Paul. Paul's in the chat.
Right.
Y'all can see chat.
That's I don't give a chat.
Johan Larson was suspended for 2 games for his hit to the head of Zach Stanford by the Department of Player Safety. Head is almost the only contact. Stanford feels okay and stays in. I don't think he didn't stay in the game.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't he go out, or was that Sundqvist?
Oh, Sundqvist went out.
Oh, Sundqvist went out.
Sundqvist awkwardly fell into the boards. He went out. Sanford, after that hit, which was, I don't think, intentional by any stretch of the imagination. And actually, I don't think he should have gotten 2 for that. I should have only gotten 1 game for that, because that was very obviously not intentional. I don't see Larson making a dirty play.
No, I disagree with you on that. I think it should have been 3 games.
Think so?
Yeah, and the reason, and I know this is going to sound really, look at the first game with who was it that got on the Blues that got the suspension?
Blay
Thomas. right? Wasn't that Robert Thomas that got the
Blake got
suspension?
suspended 2 games.
Right? He
Blake
got the 2-game suspension, and he barely brushed the guy's face, and the head, the body, he wasn't even. I showed a picture of it. You can see before he hits him, his head is looking at the puck.
Mm-hmm.
He's not aiming for a body hit at all. The hit is coincidental. It's part of the play.
Right.
This wasn't part of the play. This was an actual, he was aiming for the body and hit the head. Maybe it wasn't intentional, but if you're going to give Thomas 2 games for something that was barely a hit, this has got to be more. Wouldn't you think so? So that's my thought process there.
Right.
I know AZ doesn't agree with me, but
my logic is, I don't see Johan Larsson making dirty plays like that, especially not on purpose. And looking at him as a guy who played the game for about 12 years, that's one of those. The way he was angled, that's a hard hit to avoid. You mean to hit him, of course, but it's hard to change the angle to actually hit him. Yeah. So you don't have much control at that point. And both of them were fighting for positioning on each other, and shit happens. So that's my logic.
I get that. I get that. My only point there is it's what the precedent was set, right? Mm-hmm. Since the precedent was set on the Thomas one, why wouldn't this is not the same thing. This is more than the Thomas one. Mm-hmm. Or Sanford. It was Sanford. Or no, he says here Sanford changed his position before the hit. Okay. Okay, so I'm missing a bunch of people. I got Rooster in here. Let's say hi to everyone.
How's it going, Rooster?
Mason, one of your guys is popping in the line here.
That's right.
Paulie D.
It's Paulie D. He's a good guy.
Lance is in here. Yo. Hey, Lance, on Twitter, I sent you an invite if you want to get in and join us. Lance is saying that 2 is plenty. He says ready for ready for some Hoffman goals, and then Lance is saying no Hoffman goals tonight.
Scoring first tonight. What are you talking about? Hoffman scoring tonight. There's no doubt about it.
You know who I'm picking to click tonight in our pick'em contest. I went with Krug. I went with Krug. Right, so we're gonna have Lance after the game, which is great. Me and Lance had a really fun day today. This morning, my time, afternoon, your guys' time, I was able to sit down for about an hour with former Blue Mike Zook. Mm-hmm. Mike played in the late 70s, early 80s. He was with the Blues till 83. When Walson Perina got out, he was put into the waiver draft, and the Blues let him go that way. He played 3 more years with Hartford, lives in St. Louis. Really, really interesting guy. Follows the Blues religiously. I mean, when we were trying to set the interview up yesterday, me and him were watched about 5 minutes of the third period together. So right when that hit was happening, he was talking about it. So right he was an absolute thrill to talk to. I'm going to release that tomorrow morning. Your guys are, St. Louis time. All right. After the game today, I may not even edit it. I mean, I did it on StreamYard here, and I think it's just as good as the way it is. I'm just going to let the mistakes go, no sense cutting things. It was a really good, fun interview. And Lance really knows his older hockey and the stuff that they talk about. Just, I sat there a couple of times, just in absolute awe of them, of what they were talking about. It was really just amazing to me.
All right, AZ, I commented that on your video, but you've made a very interesting prediction for this game. You want to tell everybody about that?
Yeah,
me?
So, I made a prediction.
Okay.
So I decided to go 5-3 Coyotes. To hell with it. It's going to be a shootout. I just decided, let's go for broke.
5-3?
5-3. He has 5-3.
On top of that, Rancha's good for 3 goals a night. I mean, it's going to be his 3rd start of the season. He has 3 goals against in both the last 2. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So who's starting for you guys? Is Ranta in the net?
Yeah. Yep, Rancha's in the net.
So you got Ranta against
Ranta Husso.
against Huso. I like Huso starting today.
Score and also get suspended for a hit. That would be the most Fortuzo thing in this entire world, wouldn't it? I still can't believe Calgary basically traded Jordan Kyrou and Brian Elliott. Kyrou.
Oh well, I'll give you that as a good trade.
Guys. Yeah, it's pretty okay. I reckon.
That's my night shift worker, so this is his morning.
He died.
No, not again.
It's our show again. We have to do this again.
All right, what's the topic? Let's go.
Let's see. Did you know that Vladimir Tarasenko's original draft pick was going to the Senators?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Tarasenko had the Blues not traded for that first round pick, would have gone to the Sens.
Yeah, I think we did a lot of trading there. But see, even then, a lot of people thought when we got Tarasenko at like the 14th pick that was a reach. They had him.
Yeah,
a lot of people had him lower.
People had him.
He had played in the KHL and he had a KHL contract, so they weren't sure when he was going to come over. So a lot of people didn't have him in the first round, and that was something that with that. And boy, I'm glad that we got him. Oh, I'm so glad we got him.
Goodness.
Well, as we get into tonight's game, with you losing Larson, does that affect Coyotes' game tonight at all?
I don't really think it does. Honestly, Johan Larsson's a solid bottom six guy. Adds a lot of sandpaper, but to be honest, we got Krause, we got Fisher back. They're going to add that sandpaper. Hudson Fasching's going to make his NHL. I don't think it's NHL. I think it's just a season debut. I think he's played a couple of games before. He's playing tonight, so honestly, I think he's going to replace him fine for the next couple of games because it's just bottom sixers to me are a little bit easier to replace because a lot of the times AHLers will play the exact same type of game.
Well, see, and that point right there makes me think that the suspension should be more. That's why I think the suspension should be more. I mean, you're talking about a guy who hits a guy in the head, and we're trying to take that out, and you suspend him, and it doesn't hurt his team, right? I mean, when Thomas got suspended, Thomas was sitting at the bottom six, the middle, but he is a integral part of our team.
Well, that was the suspension was Blais. It wasn't Thomas. Blais got the 2 game. It wasn't Thomas.
Oh, Blaze. Okay, I'm sorry, Blaze.
You're fine.
Yeah, but Blaze is a guy that sits between the middle six, I guess, not top or bottom six, but middle six. So you're talking about a guy that's still important. See, that's the one thing about the Blues that is different than most teams in the league. They roll 4 lines almost every game. Unless there's an injury, they're rolling 4 lines. And the longer that they roll 4 lines, the stronger I think that they're going to get come the later part of the season. Right? If we do match up with Arizona, I think that the strength of the Blues is going to overcome the speed of the Coyotes due to that speed being tired. The strength doesn't get tired, right? And I think that that's something that could affect the Coyotes later in the scheme of things. AZ?
I can see some logic there. My only thing is that what I think I've noticed what Bill Armstrong's done with this team over the offseason is essentially made the bottom six a lot of a standard bottom six, essentially. Where before it was a lot of wishy-washy guys in the bottom six. Now you actually have sandpaper checking guys that can add a little bit of depth scoring. So I kind of still like that matchup anyway because, you can have all the skill you want, all the, solid 4 lines. But if you're tiring guys out, you're getting bodies on them, you can still, open up a lot of lanes and a lot of opportunities for the top 6. I still think Arizona will still have a decent matchup in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was looking at the standings again, and again, you can't look at the standings as they are. You really need to look at that points percentage, especially with Minnesota and Colorado not playing right now. I mean, they're getting passed because of games, but they're still got those point percentages, and that's what you've got to kind of maintain. Arizona still, to me, is probably going to be a playoff team. I really think that they can overtake the Wild.
They can.
I can see that.
They can. I think they can. But I mean, it's pretty. it's pretty clear, at least to me anyway, that the top 3 in the division are going to be St. Louis, Colorado, Vegas. So, and then they gotta fight for because it'll be 2 wild card slots like every other year.
Actually, see, I'm not so sold on Colorado right now.
Oh,
right?
I'm pretty sold on him.
I'm pretty sold. Let's take a quick look at this. Let's think about this from the COVID point of view, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they've missed 6 games. This is 6 extra games that they're going to have to play late in the season, right? This is a team that is going to get tired out. And not only are they going to get tired out, we don't know what the effects of COVID is going to be on that team. And you can't look at the Knights and go, oh, well, look at the Knights, how they're playing. The Knights had 1 player test positive. That's it. That is absolutely it. And everyone else was able to work out, practice. They didn't have the, the effects of it. Minnesota has 9 positive players. Colorado has 8 positive players. These are players that are going to have some type of effect from COVID. It leaves behind even after it's gone.
Right. I got that wrong. There is no wild card. It's top 4 of every division. I actually didn't know that.
Top 4 in every. Yeah, top 4 in every division.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'd say Arizona's pretty much a lock for the playoffs too. I think it's those 4. I think it's those 4. It's Vegas, St. Louis, Colorado, and Arizona because Anaheim sucks. Minnesota's LA sucks. San Jose is terrible. So they're not going to go anywhere. So
see, my only concern for the Blues, you
4.
look at the Blues schedule, and they're playing the last part. I mean, the last part of their schedule. I think in 1 month they play only Vegas, Minnesota, and Colorado, right? Because of the changes in the schedule in that. So that's going to really. The points that they get in February are going to be important. They have got to get themselves ahead. They've got to get every point possible. And I said that the Blues need 5 of the 6 points, and that Phoenix could get away with 2 of the 6. And I don't know if you agreed with that or not, AZ.
I thought it was more so at least 3 out of 6. I'd like to see Arizona get a win and push one to overtime because once again, you can't keep losing close games in regulation. Push them to overtime at that point, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, well, and that's possible here. These 2 teams are matched up very, very well. There was something that I saw in the last game that really, really concerned me, right? And this is on Phoenix, Arizona. I'm still used to calling it Phoenix Coyotes. I'm an old bastard.
Phoenix Coyotes is easier to scream.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot. It sounds better. I like it.
Yeah.
I think it does too.
So, towards the end of that game, and AZ, you talked about this, they were tired. You could tell that this series was wearing on them and that they didn't have the legs that they had in St. Louis, that the legs had gone. If that's the case and St. Louis continues puck control tonight, I could see this being a possible blowout. I don't think it will be, but it has the potential to be a blowout for St. Louis. It really does. If AZ's, again, you're playing back-to-back nights, and you said it yourself, you saw them get tired in that last 10 minutes.
Like I said in the previous, actually, I think it was the post-game stream. Today's game is going to go down to 1 or 2 things. A, the Blues are going to win kind of like by 1 or 2 goals, or we're going to get smoked. It's going to be one of the 2. It depends. Because I think Arizona is too positionally sound on defense to allow more than 4 goals, even with like a really good offense that we have.
And I see what you're saying, but I don't completely agree with it. They're showing St. Louis is 6-12 on the road, their winning percentage, and it's the highest in the league. So that bodes well for us.
They've always been that way, though. For some reason,
we've been a good road team for the last couple of years.
They hate us. Didn't you know that?
Right?
Didn't you know that?
No,
the past 20 years of the playoffs, the Blues hate their fans.
Austin Pagnazzi's going to get his 2nd career game, and Jaden Schwartz is out with a lower body injury. So, that's what you had said earlier. I'm just confirming it. I'm confirming it with the pregame show.
Right.
I like Panazzi getting another chance to play. He's got, and this is where this bodes well for us. Speed. A young player with speed. And if we can get that speed working, right, and really get the stuff inside on so yeah, they're saying Sundqvist will play tonight.
That's good.
Sundqvist will play tonight, and that's good, right? That's good.
I like Maddie's point here. Huso starts teams love to let him down. It's not really that. It's more what I like about this game and why I like Huso starting this game is because this is like his first like a true like even test for him because Arizona's not a team you can slack off against. So This is a good test for Huso. Huso can absolutely beat the Arizona Coyotes. Can he beat the Avalanche? No. Can he beat Vegas? No. But he can beat the Arizona Coyotes. So I think this will go well.
I agree with that statement. Again, goals could be tough to come by. Ranta knows how to stop the Blues. And if Huso is on his game, this could be a 1-0 game. I don't see it, but it could be.
Mm-hmm. This is almost like the perfect team for the Blues to play, for Huso to play against. This is quite literally the perfect team. So,
yeah, I thought I wanted to see him play either Arizona or Minnesota. I thought those were the teams that were going to give him the toughest challenge. And again, maybe he is good enough to beat Colorado or Vegas. Problem is we don't know because he really hasn't shown that he's at that level yet.
Well, 8-0 lost to Avalanche, but I mean.
I love this question.
Still confused about the octopus hot dog. So he showed. So okay. Yeah. So like, you show. Okay, yeah. Like you added me and Guy to a group chat, and you're like, "This is what an octopus hot dog is," and I never go on Facebook, so I was really confused when I got that notification. Yeah. So I just saw the octopus hot dog. And I'm like, "Oh, that's actually an octopus hot dog." I wasn't sure what I expected, but it wasn't that.
Hey, Scoop Troop, welcome, man. I think this is the first time I've seen you there. Is that one of yours?
He's a nice guy. He's supported me for a long time. Glad he's here.
Really,
good to see you,
Scoop. Hey, thanks. Welcome to the Blue Note Fan Report. This has been fun. This has really been a lot of fun with you guys, and I'm glad that we still got Monday. I don't know if you guys got to work Monday or not, since it's an afternoon game.
Work Monday.
I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, so we can bash him Monday there, bud.
No,
while he's at work.
Let's do it.
I'll be listening at work.
So as we're getting close now. I want to know what your guys' predictions are. Mason, you go first, buddy.
Let's go over the lines because they really shifted it up.
Okay.
It's Hoffman, Shen, Kyrou, first line.
Okay, who are you getting the lines from?
Tom Timmerman.
Tom Timmerman, give me just a second and I'll pull him up here for us. And if you got somebody that I can get the lines from, AZ, on Twitter, let me know and I'll try and get them added on and we'll bring up your guys' lines too.
Usually the Coyotes actually tweet out their lines before puck drop. I'm going to check it out right now.
Okay. Well, hey, what you can do is you can share it. You can share yours and then I can bring it in. I got it from Luke.
I don't see Sundqvist in the lineup.
Oh, no, he is.
Dayton's on the fourth line?
Third line.
Still?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, there he is. Never mind. I saw him. I found him.
Okay, let me bring this up here real quick.
Sundqvist officially in the lineup per NHL roster report from JR.
Okay, guys, here we go. I'm going to bring this up. There we go. So this is the Blues lines. I have Barbashev, O'Reilly, and Perron with Hoffman, Shen, and Kyrou. I really like that line.
That'll be interesting. That's a lot of speed on that line. That's a lot of speed.
Yeah. Sanford, Sundqvist, and Pagnazzi. I like that line. And then I like the fourth line. This is the line that's going to do the hitting. Clifford, Delarose, and McCachran.
Is Blay injured or something, or is he just scratched?
Blay's been day-to-day. Blay's injured.
Because I thought Blay would be a good center for. I think Clifford, Blay, McCachran would be a good line, but Taylor, because everybody knows my opinion on Jacob Delarose.
Jordan's getting her pick in, and Maddie's saying Bortuzzo first star. I'd love to see that, my friend.
Maddie, I love you, but no.
So, AZ, did you find the lines for you guys?
Yeah, I got the lines right here. If you want me to just read them to you.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All right, so the first line, of course, Keller, Schmaltz, Garland. Second line, Kraus, Dvorak, Pitlick. Third line, Hunt, Brassard, Kessel. Fourth line, Fisher, Hayton, Foshing.
Brassard and Kessel work well together. That's a good pair. They're insane when they're together. I don't know. Both of them age back 5 years when they're together. It's nuts.
I like it. They just need to start scoring a little bit more together. Just a little bit. The D pairings got Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Ilya Labushkin, which I really like. Chikrin, Goligoski, which I wouldn't mind Goligoski being scratched. Oshile, Demers, because Nick Hjalmarsson isn't playing today, so Demers, who was went out last time, ends up coming back in.
Well, hey, I want to mention something real quick. For all you guys watching that don't know me or haven't been around me before, I have my own group on Facebook. I call it the Hawaii STL Blues Fan Clan, and on that we do a pick'em contest. If you join my group, you can get in the pick'em contest. The pick'em contest is on stlfanreport.com. And the link to the group is also there. So if you want to join
overtime Blues. Good pick.
Yep, I seen that from I Don't Give a Kachuk.
Holly!
Yotes would get the retro jersey curse.
Dude, the Yotes jerseys are chef's kiss beautiful. They're one of my favorites.
Yeah,
unbelievably cool.
I like
unbelievably cool.
I like the Yotes. I like Calgary, and I absolutely, God, I can't believe I'm going to say that, love Colorado's.
Oh,
I like Chicago's. I like Chicago's a lot. I like Winnipeg's a lot, and I like
Florida's.
I like Arizona's, and I think Minnesota's is a Subway uniform. That's not a jersey. So,
well, you know, Rooster, I don't, and Rooster's bringing something up that I've talked about with the pick'em contest. I've talked about possibly having to charge because I buy the prizes, and the top prize like this month, and I've got it sitting over here, is this signed Brett Hull jersey, right? Mm-hmm. I try and get a prize that's about $100, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, this is, and I want, you know, basically,
we're going robot.
No.
He's going robot. Is he robot for you? He's robot for me. Mr. Robot. Charge the batteries, buddy.
Doing its thing.
You're frozen, guy. If that's what, if you're talking.
Yeah, I know. I see what's happening.
Okay, there you go.
It looks like I'm back. Okay. You know, I do hope that, you know, I don't have to charge, but at some point, if I'm not making money on the website to cover it, get a sponsor or two, I'm going to need to do something to do that. I guess I was a robot for a second, and I'm back, and I need to make my pick, guys. I haven't done that yet. Actually, I think I did make my pick. I said 4-3 Blues, and I'm picking Krug to be the pick to click. Right?
Oh, AZ already did his pick. My pick is my gut is telling me Yotes win today, but I don't know. So gut says Yotes win, but I'm just gonna say 4. I'd say 4-2 Blues.
Well, Jordan, I would say get your pick in today because you're not that far off the leaderboard because I'm in first place and I want you to get up there and beat me. So get your pick in, Jordan. You know, that's something I'll have to look at, Rooster. We'll talk about that later. That's something that's down the road. Well, guys, I know. Then Jordan, send me your pick on Messenger and I'll get it in for you. I know there's been some issues with the system right now. And my buddy's trying to message me. So the game's getting ready to start. Do I have you guys for intermission?
Yeah, you got me.
AZ? Yep. Okay, guys. I will see you at intermission. This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, saying aloha, mahalo, enjoy the game, and we will see you at the intermission. Aloha!
Who are you, Blues fan? We're bleeding blue with you. Let's